I think it was, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for some of the guys that hadn't been through that before, how rough and physical those games can be. I thought it was, we didn't make some plays when things were going well. We didn't capitalize at a few different times, and I thought St. Bonaventure came in here ready to play. Had a great game from Jalen Adams and Mobley, but I thought there were other guys that played their roles very well and did a good job and come away with a win. We've always had pretty hard fought, tough fights with them, and this was no different. And I'm hoping that our guys realize how tough and physical these A-10 games are, and that we got to come up with a lot of loose balls and loose kind of broken plays that we had been kind of winning all those, say, at Georgia State. We missed out on a few of those tonight, whether it was from not being quick enough to the ball or just sometimes it doesn't bounce your way. And then the last thing I'll say is, we just put them to the free throw line every time. It seemed like when you're in a press, you can't grab a guy or whatever you want to call it, and then they march down and shoot 2 free throws without having to work for it. So I thought that was pretty big for them. That happened about 6 or 7 times, especially in the second half.
Tiki, what did you learn from a game like this, your first conference game?
Can't take no plays off. It's gonna be a long season. These conference games, they're more bigger than the regular non-conference games. So every game, every minute, you just gotta bring it. Don't take no plays off.
Does this almost increase the intensity of practice and everything now because you see where the bar is as far as what you have to do to be successful?
I felt like we didn't play bad. We just didn't play defense, and we scored 77 points, but they scored 89. So we just gotta get in the lab and just work on defense and work on pick and roll defense.
Derek, you say wake up call, and even in a loss, can that be a good thing especially for this group over the course of 18?
Yeah, when I say wake up call, I think they're awake. It just, we didn't really have time per se in practice to say this is how rough and hard it's going to be. Verbally doing it is probably a little different than actually feeling it. So I think they felt it, and hopefully we can regroup and go. And learn from a loss. We've been learning from some tough wins. This team was a little better than some of those games we've done that at, and it came back to get us a little bit.
Rashawn, with Malik having gotten injured and then Bryson getting kicked out, did you feel kind of a little extra, that because of that depth that you were going to have to kind of